Hi everyone and welcome. It's Lauren here from Acting Classes in Perth. This is episode number 68 of the Acting Classes in Perth Daily Show, the show where I'm here to answer all your acting related questions at 7 p.m. every single day on Facebook Live and YouTube Live simultaneously. Now, before we roll today's intro, I want to extend an invite to you to join me at my next free 3-hour acting class for beginners. We have classes for all ages, so don't think that you have missed the boat. Be sure to head on over to actingclassesinperth.com/free or follow the link in the description of this video to see where and when our next free acting classes are being held. They are a ton of fun and you will absolutely love them. If you want to explore acting because you want to be an actor, or maybe you want to build confidence, maybe you want to be better at public speaking, maybe you just like to make some new friends, or maybe you want to explore your creativity. It doesn't matter. Everyone in that class comes for all those reasons plus many more. We make sure it's nice and relaxed and fun and creative, and most importantly, it's a very non-judgmental space. It's a space in which you can come and be yourself and have a laugh because, hey, life is far too serious. Right now, it's time to jump into today's episode. So let's roll the intro. All right, so today's question comes into us from Sharon. But just before we get to that, if you are watching us now, please give us a huge thumbs up or leave a comment or ask a question or simply say hello. I'd love to know that you're out there. And while you do that, here is today's question brought to us from Sharon.
Could you tell me what's expected when you go to an audition, please? Thanks a lot.
Sharon, thank you so much for sending in your question. Look, a lot of beginners out there really may not know what's expected of you at an audition. So I've got a few key points I want to touch on. Number one, let's explain what an audition is, right? So first of all, it's a job interview for actors. Now, the general process is that you'll get a small audition script. You'll also get a casting brief, and that's a bit of information about the production. And then also a character brief. That's a bit of information about the character. And that might just be a few lines or a few paragraphs. It really can vary. Then what you're going to do is give your interpretation of that, right? So you'll get those hopefully a day or a few days beforehand. You'll have a bit of time to prepare. And then what you're going to do is go into the audition space, because you will have set up a time and a location. And the location is usually an office space or a hall space, or if it's a student film, maybe a uni, if it's a community theatre production, usually at that theatre venue. And what you're going to do is, get there a little bit early. You'll wait in reception. You'll probably have a chat with a few other actors, and then you'll jump into the space when they call you in. You go in. Look, it's a very relaxed space. They'll ask you a little bit about yourself. They'll then ask you, how you see the character. And then you'll give them a version. You'll do a take on the character, and then they'll throw you some ideas or feedback or direction back to you, and from that point you'll kind of be redirected, and you'll do a few more versions, and then from there they'll just ask if you have any questions finishing up, and they'll wish you all the best. That is pretty much an audition. It is relaxed from the filmmaking side. Look, we're not there to make you look bad or to make you fail. In fact, we want to have the most options available to us. We want to have as many choices because that makes our job in casting so much easier. So we actually want to create an environment that is comfortable and safe for you to do your best job, right? So know that going in. Now, we expect that you are prepared as best as you can be and that you are professional. Now, what I mean by that is, let's say you've got a few days to prepare your character and your script. Well, do that, right? Spend as much time as you can. Now, if you only get your script or your character prep the morning of, well, that's okay, because everyone else is probably in the same boat as you, and we just ask you to be as prepared as you can given the time you've had, okay? We also want you to be professional. Don't be rude. Make sure that you are on time. You remember your pleases and your thank yous, and that you treat everyone in there with a lot of respect as well. And don't forget that they might be seeing a lot of people all day, and so you have to find something that makes you stand out, something that makes you different to everybody else. Well, Sharon, thank you so much for your question. If you liked Sharon's question, be sure to hit the share button right now and help out your fellow actor. If you are watching us on Facebook, be sure to like and follow our page. And if you are watching us on YouTube, simply click the subscribe button and then be sure to click the notifications bell next to it. And finally, if you are listening to us on iTunes, simply click subscribe and we will keep you updated. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget right now, head on over to actingclassesinperth.com/free or click the link in the description of this video and you will see all the information about our next free 3-hour acting class for beginners for all ages. We would love to see you there. Have a great night. Thank you so much for joining me. Until I see you again tomorrow at 7 p.m. to answer another question, be sure that you stay safe and happy acting.